Happening in the sports world, over 2 days of hoops action at the KHQA American Family Superfan Shootout brought many jaw-dropping moments. KHQA's Zach Richardson countdowns the very best Sensational 7 style.
The Sensational 7 Countdown, sponsored by Sleep Tight, better bed, less money. Number 7.
We kick off the Sensational 7 Countdown at the KHQA American Family Superfan Shootout, where there was an abundance of highlights over 2 days of hoops action. Lots of offensive talent showcased, but we also were treated with some fun on the defensive side as well. The Clopton Hawks were in the battle early against the Liberty Eagles, but Cash Evans would flip the script and set the tone. Look at the big-time block right here from him that was the start of good things for the Hawks. And in Friday's Q&D Madison Showdown, it was Jace Allensworth channeling his inner LeBron James. Check him out timing this thing out to perfection and finishing it off with a big-time rejection. One thing is for sure, these two are not giving up any easy buckets.
Number 6.
It was a classic Superfan Shootout matchup Friday night for the Q&D Lady Raiders as they took on a young, talented Clopton squad. But Tristan Pieper was having none of it. Tristan was celebrating her birthday, but it was actually her giving away the gift of buckets. The sophomore dropped a game-high 19 points, all while grabbing 8 boards in the win. A good start to the weekend for the Lady Raiders as they would go on to defeat the defending state champions Oakville Saturday to end the weekend 2-0.
Number 5.
I told you the Superfan was filled with highlights. Yes, that included a few dunks from the weekend. First, it was Wes Hancock taking on Kip Academy and the big fella inside, Cooper Knowles. We all knew this time was coming, and he didn't disappoint. Off the Gavin Grotehouse dime, Knowles works a little drop step and finishes with a two-hand flush. But we weren't done with the fun just yet. In Saturday's West Central Quincy Notre Dame Showdown, it was an absolute slugfest, and Zach Evans would fly. Check him out turning defense into offense with a steal on one end, and then the dunk in transition. He would turn it on and go for 25 points to take home MVP honors, and yes, the highlight of the game.
Number 4.
We did have some non-Superfan Shootout fun as well by way of the Quincy High Blue Devils, who were at home taking on Moline. Now, not only did Bradley Longcourt III have 5 triples on the night, but he also got it done in the paint in exciting fashion. He would come away with this steal, and then on the other end, he finished with a one-hand slam. 19 points for BL3, and a Blue Devil win it was.
Number 3.
Okay, back to the Wes Hancock Kip Showdown of the Superfan, and a thrilling finish they would produce. With Kip leading by 3, it was Gavin Grotehouse tying things up with this triple, and then check out Louis Siegfried calling game. He gets into the paint, gets knocked off balance, and somehow gets this thing to fall to take the lead with only 2 seconds left. And of course, how could you not be fired up after that? That would be your game-winning bucket, and a good one it was.
Number 2.
There was no lack of buzzer beaters last week, no matter if it was regular season hoops or Superfan fun. It was all good stuff. First, it was Q&D's Jackson Canoyer showing off his hustle, first getting the steal, and then drilling this long 2 as time expired in the first half to tie the game at 29 apiece against West Central. And then check out Drew Pabin. He is a human highlight reel on the gridiron, but he reminded us what he can do in the hardwood as well. He showed off that speed getting down the floor, and then the moves to go right through the defense and get the fall-away jumper off, and yes, that was cash to beat the horn. A loss for the Panthers, but what an incredible sequence for Pabin right there.
Number 1.
But the top spot this week comes from the showdown between Monroe City and Route Catholic. This was another back-and-forth battle at the pit where neither team would give much cushion. But Bryson Mossman did everything he could to bring the Rockets a win. Fast forward to the end of regulation where Mossman drained a corner 3 to force overtime, but that wasn't even his best play of the game. Just before the halftime buzzer, Mossman turns at a cheat code. The ball was poked free, Mossman dove on the floor, somehow kept his dribble alive, and then hit the step-back 3 at the buzzer. Spectacular stuff from him. One of the best buzzer beaters we have seen this season, which is why he's earned top spot this week, Sensational 7 style.